Did you really think you could just walk off with that?
Yes, but to be clear, what we're doing is very dangerous, and we should be prepared for anything. Got it?
Let's hop to it.
So we'll finally be able to go wherever we want in a blink of an eye. Incredible. But then again, my old crewmates would not have that same opportunity, and I couldn't bear to leave them behind. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on, and the ship flying. Huh. I didn't think to ask. Do you want to try it and find out? See just how far it can take us? There's still something left to do.
I'm Chief Engineer Amin Kazemi, or at least I was when we were still aboard the Constant. What do you think you're doing?
Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Put that back. Help! Murder!
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us.
Seems I was right. Oh, got somewhere else to be, I guess. Well, I'll be around.
Again? Well, fix it and add it to the daily report.
Ah, yes, indeed. Ready to get to work?
Yes, of course I need your help. My team needs to stay on top of their daily maintenance, and I need to make my own preparations for this gravity drive you brought us.
Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do.
I never thought I'd be so happy to learn about a brand new piece of technology.
Ha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships.
Ah, and you said it was going to be a slow day. Someone owes me another half ration.
When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. Help! Someone's being attacked!
Something's wrong. You need to fix it now, or we'll never get this working.
Pickpocket! Stop!
Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves. What grav drive?
I'll take that, thank you.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks. We've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. I'm not about to let anything happen to it now.
Someone do something! I'm Chief Engineer Amin Kazemi. Or at least I was when we were still aboard the Constant.
What can I do for you?
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. So long! What do you think you're doing? I know, I'd be speechless in my presence too. You're right, I'm sorry. I just hope you understand how exciting it is to make contact with someone from out there. Perhaps there will be time for questions later when you have more time. Well, don't stand around. We've got work to do. Let's get to it. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not.
What are you doing?
Let's get to it then. Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there.
All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process.
Let's run another diagnostic on that and see if there are any other systems to blame.
Welcome back. I'm happy to resume our little chat.
Hey! I haven't finished explaining what we need to do yet. See you. Careful not to touch anything on your way out. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. Well, that's not good. Go take a look at it. Shouldn't be too difficult to fix up.
Chief Engineer, but yes, same thing. You're the one Captain Brackenridge says is going to help us get out of here, eh?
Good luck out there.
Nothing yet. I was thinking about trying to work as an engineer aboard one of the luxury liners that comes and goes. Our pilot, Yue, did that.
Indeed. Thank you for being so kind and indulging me. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed.
Oh, well, I won't bother you then. Perhaps another time. Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubble gum. Well, if we had any gum left.
Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who suspected this encounter was, in fact, possible.
You do? Well, this should be a bit easier, though I must remind you, the ship is much older than the ones you're likely used to working on. So, listen to me first. Didn't we just fix that? Make sure to check it over carefully this time when you finish and verify nothing else is wrong with it.
I'm kidding. You know me. I may fly by the seat of my pants sometimes, but I always play it safe.
But now you've got me thinking. I really should finish reading that manual.
I have so many questions for you, but there's time for that later. Oh my god! I have so many questions for you, but there's time for that later. Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Hey! Give that back!
I noticed that earlier. Shouldn't be anything to worry about, but let's get it patched up.
Someone help me!
Oh! I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature.
Yes, of course! Anything for my new friend.
I knew it.
It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Hey, give that back!
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a little engineering humor. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Your help is going to be vital to this procedure. And have no worries, it'll be easy. I'll guide you through the process.
I was hoping to talk to our savior, and here you are! Welcome, welcome!
The new grav drive is taking some time to get used to, but nothing I can't handle. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%.
Welcome back! Where were we? How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh?
Hey, that isn't yours!
Interesting.
Whatever it is must now be so prevalent that few people question how it works. Like a coffee maker.
First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
I like to think I'd still have an important job on Paradiso, but I'm glad to stay aboard the Constant. It'll always be my baby.
Help! I'm being attacked!
Very funny costume, by the way.
Wait, is that what real aliens look like?
I didn't think there were any aliens. Mm-hmm. Now, we're running low on replacement parts for that one, so make do with what you can. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on and the ship flying.
If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams... Whew. Well, thankfully, I never let it.
Don't try that again!
I'll spare you the details, but when that happens... the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%.
Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude.
Well, what do I do now? There aren't a lot of opportunities for a chief spaceship engineer around here.
I'll need to learn more on my own sometime.
All that's left now is to hope this gravity drive thing doesn't blow up. I can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems.
Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
Are we in contact with alien species?
I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time. Yes, of course. And I'll be sure to have many more questions for you.
I tell you, I miss space. I worry that my skills and knowledge will atrophy down here.
I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple.
Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! Hey, space visitor! I still have some questions for you. Like, did someone finally discover faster than light travel? Who knows? Maybe there's another similar job for me here. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable.
That's mine! Give it back!
Hi there. What can I do for you?
You okay there?